This is a double-decker wagon. I think it's taller, but maybe.
I don't want one.
Well, if it's a little bit smaller than my black one, I might.
It's the same as your purple wagon, except for it has a double decker. It steers like that purple wagon too.
Yeah.
She can't drive this one anyway.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Can't back it up.
Kelly Rose, you gotta trade me, baby.
Okay.
At again, man.
No, I guess you don't. No, I guess you don't. You can do it.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
As long as I have a big chair. Just hand me mine.
All right. Well, it looks like the 9U Elite Gladiators are going to battle the 10U Elite Mavericks for this second round
Gotta get down, get underneath.
showdown on Sunday, single elimination tournament. This is Mavericks' first game today, and Gladiators' second game today. So we'll see how it goes here in just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, game time is about to start. And here we go. Game time starts now. All right, Mavericks and 9U Elite Gladiators about to battle it out to see who moves on to the next round in gameplay today to try to win this tournament in the 10U Open Division. Hey, I don't know. No.
These guys must be seated higher than us.
Are they higher than us?
One in the field.
Okay.
Is that okay?
No, whatever you just did made this all floppy.
They're going in the outfield.
Yeah, they're seated higher than us then. Okay, Mavericks must have been seated higher. The higher seed takes the field, unless Doug volunteered it up. Sometimes he'll do that. He does it all day on Saturday every time. Normally not.
Trying to make it shady.
It's not going to shade this, so it's okay. All right, number 27 for the Mavericks on the mound. Number 10 behind the plate. Number 4 on first base. 26, I think, if my eyes are telling me the right thing. 26 is on second. Number 1 is on shortstop, and 34 on third base. Number 7 in left field. Number 28 in center, and 16 in right. I don't know the name of any of these kids, so I'm just going to try to tell you what I know. So, pitcher warming up. Looks like, see what he can throw here. Blue fly, one of them blow flies that are on my, keeps getting on my leg.
Spaghetti box in the wagon back in the fork and
All right, y'all stand by just a second. And
Stand goes final and
no, we've got 3 more games. Back to back to back. If we win this one, we got to play again. If we win that one, then the championship. All right, throwing down. Ball's in, and looks like, again, as usual, Jude Golke, number 33, leadoff batter.
Yeah. I remember playing this team. I remember first baseman pitching.
All right, here we go. First batter up, 33, Jude Golke. And that's a 0-1 count. Went for the bunt and didn't pull back in time. And that's a big hit straight up to the shortstop. And he catches it for the first out of the game. Jude with a fly out to short. That's going to bring Logan Anderson, number 13, lefty, up to bat. And that was a high ball one. Swing and a big hit to shortstop. He fumbles it. He's going to try to make the catch, and he does. 2 up and 2 down And that's going to bring Jake up. Jake Smith up to bat. And we'll see what happens here. All right. Jake gets the sign.
Come on, Jake, drive it now.
Big hit, and it drops right in front of the center fielder, and that's going to be a single for Jake. I said big hit. I guess it didn't mean big hit, but it was a good hit, good placement. Went right over the infield, and that's exactly what we want Jake to do today is get the bat on the ball, get on base, and steal around to score. So it's 2 up, 2 down. Jake now standing on first base, and that's going to bring Mason West, number 00, up to the plate. And tries for the pick to Jake, and no success. Jake makes it back to the bag easily. Mason West, who is an excellent hitter finding the gaps, is up to bat. And the pitcher looks at Jake. And there goes Jake, the pitch out. They're going to try to get him, and no try. I mean, not even close. So it's ball number 1. Jake standing on second now. All right, Jake's going to try to steal third here. Let's see how quick this catcher is and how good the third baseman is about catching it and tagging. Go Jake.
Good.
All right,
Jake.
and they missed the ball at third, and Jake scores.
Way to run, buddy.
And Gladiators have now scored 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. All right, 2-0 for Mason. Try for a little 2-out rally here. Swing, and it's going to go to second base. He's going to try to field it and throw it to first before he gets there, and he does. And Jake was able to score before they got 3 outs. So the Gladiators are going to end the top of the first inning 1-0 over the Mavericks. Now it's Mavericks' turn to bat. Stand by. And we're going to break, but before we go, let's talk about Monica Brothers in Silsbee. Come and see us, Monica Brothers in Silsbee, where we can meet or beat any tire deal that you can find anywhere. We do tires, wheels, alignments, brakes, shocks, struts.
You want a commercial break?
Yes, I am. Anything your car may need, bring it to Monica Brothers in Silsbee. The number is 409-385-5273. Thank you so much.
About time to get the
All right, it looks like Jordan Thompson on the mound for this game, starting off, number 16. Jude Golke is behind the plate. Jake Smith on first base.
No, Jordan Thompson.
I said Jordan Thompson on the mound. Jude Golke is behind the
You
plate.
did say that.
And Jake Smith on first base. And my wife is trying to correct me, which is normal because I'm usually wrong, but not this time. Mason West on second base, 00. Braden Frederick on shortstop, number 34. Jackson Lane on third base, number 12. And it looks like Braden Such, number 11 in center field. Thibodeau. Mason Thibodeau in left field, number 4, and Logan Anderson, number 13, in right field. Yeah, I don't know. All right, here we go. Number 1 for the Mavericks steps up to the plate. Gladiators leading 1-0, bottom of the first inning. And that is, oh, that's a ball. Dear goodness, that was a ball. Oh, wow. Okay. He called that a ball. And here we go. 1-0 is the count. Let's try it again.
Good.
And outside. I don't understand this. He's saying they're too low. He's telling them to pick it up. And they're at his belt. I'm not sure what to do here.
Good.
All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and fouls it off. The count now 2-2. Schroeder, number 1, is batting for the Mavericks. I heard you. All right, 2-2 is the count. Swing and foul tip. And that was his changeup, and he fell for it, but he did scrape it, so he gets another chance.
Luke. Luke.
And now it's a full count. Swing and a miss, and he is out.
Good job, Jordan.
All right, here we go. Number 26, Cody, now in the box. 1 up, 1 down. Here is the second batter. And that is a way outside ball, number 1. Swing and and fouls it off. Almost hits the camera here. Let me straighten it out. There we go. Okay, 1-1 now. The count with 1 out. And I don't know, that was cool pitch. Just got to get a little more depth in it. 2-1. And now it's 3-1.
Come on, Jordan, you got it, bud.
$31 the count now for this second batter from the Mavericks. Swing and a big hit. A big hit. Is somebody going to be there? Logan's there and makes the catch. Logan Anderson in right field makes the catch. That's 2 up and 2 down. All right, 2 up, 2 down. Mavericks unable to get on base so far. Number 34 steps into the box. And I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what he's calling. That's a ball, but I just don't understand. I don't know if that was low, high, left, right. It looked perfect to me, but I don't know. Swing and fouls it off. It's a 1-1 count now.
2 outs, y'all. 2 outs. You got it, Jordan.
All right, 2 outs. Gladiators leading 1-0, bottom of the first inning with a 1-1 count on the third batter, number 34. Swing and a big hit over to Mason West. Mason, he stops the ball, blocks it, but unable to throw it in time to first base. And that's going to bring the number 34 to first. And that's going to bring up Harrington, number 4, up to the plate. And one on with 2 outs. Harrington, number 4, now steps into the box. Let's see if Jordan tries to pick. Nope. And that is ball number 1. All right. Number 4, swinging an axe bat. Hadn't seen that in a while. All right. Swing and a big hit. Oh, a giant hit. That's going over. No, it's in the park. It's in the park. He's slinging it back into third base. Jackson with the field, and that's a single for number 4, and it rounds number 34 over to third base. All right, runners on the corners with 2 outs, and Murphy, number 27, I believe, if I'm saying that right. I thought I read his jersey right, Murphy. 27 steps up to the plate. Swing and fouls it off. The batter stepped out or stepped backwards as he swung, so he's pulling a lot of his power out as he does that. All right, 0-1 count for this batter with 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Swing and a big hit to right field as nobody's there. Nobody's there. Oh, and he missed it. And that's going to score. And number 4 now makes it all the way around to third base. All right, so runners on the corners.
Come on, Jay, you got to run back.
Again, and now it's tied ball game, 1-1. Number 26 comes in as a pinch runner for the pitcher or the catcher. I'm not sure who that was. And number 28, center fielder, is now at the plate. And that's a pitch out. Didn't quite work as the way Gladiators wanted them to. So it's ball number 1. All right, here we go. 1-1 now the count. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. And 3 balls, 1 strike now for this batter. Now it's a full count, 3-2 with 2 outs. Runners on second, third for the Mavericks. Bottom of the first inning, tied ball game, 1-1. A lot of pressure on number 28 here. Big hit to left field, Thibodeau there, and he makes the catch. And that's going to end the first inning. And the ball game is tied 1-1. Going into the top of the second. Thibodeau with that was a big fly ball. If anybody can hear me and not see it, the number 28 batter hit a big shot to left field in the air, and he caught it. So So stand by. All right, here we go. Braden Frederick leading off for the Gladiators. Number 34. Thank you. Number 34 leading off here. Looking to put the bat on the ball. Let's run the score up a little bit. Let's see what happens. Of course, they didn't have to. I mean, that's kind of the point of batting, isn't it? Kind of obvious. And that's ball number 1. Hit the ground before the plate. All right, 1-0 count for Braden. Ooh, and they're going to call that one a strike. 1-1 now the count. Oh, that's not an out. Strike, there you go. 1-1 now the count. So Braden really needs to get all the way on that line if he has any prayer of swinging and hitting a ball that far on the outside. And that's ball low. All right, 2-1 is the count for Braden. Swing and a hit over to second base. Oh, and he misses it, and that's going to get Braden to first on an error. Which no matter if it was an error or not, he's standing on first. So that works for us. And I say that. I don't even know if I'm right on the error. It depends on who you ask. That ball bounced in front of him. Maybe it was an error, maybe it wasn't. All I can tell you is Braden's now standing on first, and I'm happy about it. Here we go. Jackson Lane, number 12, is up to bat with Frederick, looking to steal second, I'm sure. Oh, they try for the pick. And Frederick dives back to first. Going for the outside throw. All right, and that is ball number 2. Or ball number 1? 1. Well, I don't even know why I said ball number 2. That was the first pitch. I'm getting old. I think that's what's wrong with me. All right, 1-0 is the count for Jackson Lane. Frederick is now leading off a second. Catcher setting up on the outside here. Swing and a big hit to third base, and he tries to make the throw to first, and he does, but that advances Frederick to third. So there is 1 out, And that's going to bring number 4, lefty Mason Thibodeau, up to the plate with Frederick with 1 out. Frederick standing on third base. All right, here we go. Frederick looking to steal on a pass ball, I guarantee you. Thibodeau looking for the gap.
Good eye, Tib. Good eye.
And that was a ball. And Braden tried to run in just to mess him up, and it worked. Everybody kind of looked crazy at Frederick trying to run in. So they're doing that in hopes that they missed the ball. Here we go. 1-0 is the count, 1 out. Comes a pitch.
Good eye, Tib.
That's ball number 2. All right.
Good eye, bud.
And now it is 3-0 for Thibodeau with 1 out. Braden Frederick, number 34, standing on third base. Jordan Thompson on deck. 1 out. Tied ball game, top of the second inning, 1-1. And there is the strike that the Mavericks were looking for. 3-1. Now the count. Let's see what happens here. Swing and fouls it off. Now it's full count. But you never know if it's anything close. You got to try to foul it off. You don't like it. All right, 1 out, full count. Runner on third. Fast runner on third at that. Thibodeau looking to hit the gap somewhere.
Smart, Tib. Be smart.
Swings and fouls it off. Right off the end of his bat. I'll tell you, if there's one thing I can say about Thibodeau is when he gets into a full count situation or a 2-strike situation, he's good at battling until he tries to find a ball that he likes. All right, 1 out, full count. Braden Frederick standing on third looking to score. Thibodeau at the plate. Swing and straight down the third base line. He's going to try for the out and gets it, but not before Braden scores. So now it's 2 outs. Gladiators
Good RBI.
scored a run. Now Gladiators leading 2-1. Thibodeau got out at first, but got an RBI. Scored Frederick. Now that's going to bring Jordan Thompson, number 16, up with 2 outs. Ball number 1 hit the ground before the plate. 1-0 is the count with 2 outs on Thompson. Coach of the Mavericks calling for a fastball. Let's see if Jordan recognizes it. Swing and hits it over to the shortstop. He bobbles it, and Jordan makes it to first base on an error
Way to run, Jordan.
from
Way
the
to run.
shortstop. And again, I guess that's an error. I think it's an
Always
error.
run.
All right, now they're looking for a pinch runner for our pitcher, which was Jordan Thompson. And that's going to bring
Hey,
Braden
Sutch, be
Sutch,
confident.
number 11, up to the plate. Thibodeau now going in to run for Thompson.
Sutch, what you gonna do up there?
Come on, you got it now.
Got
Be
it.
confident. All right. Sutch looking for the sign. tried for the pick, and he dropped the ball. All right, Thibodeau now standing leading off a second. They had Thibodeau on the pick, but he dropped the ball. Swing and tips it.
Hey, Sush, keep your head in it, babe. Keep your head in all the way. Watch it all the way.
Come on, Braden, hit that ball now. All right, 0-2 count for Braden
You know what
Such.
you do, Braden. Come on.
Come on, Braden, come on, Braden, come on, Braden. Here it comes. Boom! Okay. And that's the third out of the top of the second inning. Gladiators leading 2-1. All right, now the Mavericks back up to bat. Number 10 leading off. All right, here we go. Number 10 leading off for the Mavericks. Mavericks trailing the bottom of the second, 2-1.
Good.
And that's
Good,
a strike. Ooh wee! That's low and outside. Calling it strike. Well, I know it was good. It was good for us. Good for us. Okay, here we go. Oh, and
Jake,
hits it over to Jake. Jake going to first
Good,
base.
Jay, good. Good
Getting
stop,
hit.
buddy.
Good stop from Jake Smith at first. La 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 la.
Fast enough. So
Right,
he was doing
homing
that.
with it. All right, here we go. 16 up to bat, one up, one down for the Mavericks.
Woo.
And that was too high for this umpire. So they're going to call that a ball.
Jake's perfect.
I know it. And there's a strike. 1-1 now the count with one out on number 16, Chavez. Swing and a miss. A good cut.
There you go, Jordan.
Looked good. The batter pulled his head out though. If he keep his head in, he'll definitely be able to see it a little bit better.
Got two, Jordan. One more, bub.
All right, 1-2 is the count with one out. And that was high. Now the count's 2-2.
Oh,
He's not saying pick it up.
this
He's
is
saying it was too high.
All right. Some umpires do this. I'm having to adjust. There.
And that was too high. So picking it up, dropping it down, doing it left and right. strike zone is about this big. All right, here we go, full count now. See what happens here. Will 16 swing or not? Swings and fouls it off. Still a full count. Chavez battling at the plate.
Keep it up, Jordan. Come on, bud. Got two. Let's go, bud.
All right, here we go, full count. And there's ball number 4. That's going to send 16 Chavez to first base. All right, number 7 steps into the box with 16 leading off first. Jordan tries for the pickoff, and number 16 makes it back to the bag easily. Jackson, number 7, at the plate. Jordan, very accurate on his throws, but if he hopes to get anybody out on the pickoffs, he's got to shorten his throw. His windup is long and huge. All right, let's see if we can get him. Nope, he is safe. All right, ball number 1. And the runner, number 16, still second with no trouble.
Just he didn't even a second Mountain Dew.
All right, here we go. 1-0 is the count, 1 out. Runner standing on second base. And number 7 tries for the bunt. Unsuccessful, tips it. And now the count is 1-1.
They're racing for that ball. They're so funny. I'm glad they're having fun.
All right, here we go. 1-1 is the count now. Batter showed bunt. He's going to show bunt again. And it's a ball. 2-1 now the count.
Who's on second? I can't see.
Jude is on second, playing second base, yes.
That was gonna be Jim.
And there's ball number 3, 31 now the count.
Take a breath, man. Let's go, 7. Ball, here we go.
And there's ball number 4, and that's going to send that runner to first base. Now there's runner on first and second. All right, Coach Brian Golke makes a mound visit for the infield. See what they got going on here. What's 1 out, and there's 2 runners on, runner on first, runner on second. Gladiators leading 2-1. Here we go, Schroeder, number 1, which is the leadoff batter. We're back at the top of their lineup.
Come on, Jordan, you got it, bud.
2 runners on, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. And there's ball number 1.
Hey, you're right there, Jordan. You're right there, bud. It smells like both of these. Missed the lake.
All right, 1-0 is the count.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what was wrong
good,
with that
bud.
throw. That was a perfect strike.
That looked good.
Killing me. Now it's 2-0. I just can't figure this strike zone out. I'm having a hard time figuring the strike zone out. He said it was too low, pick it up. We picked it up, now it's too high. I'm not sure what's going on. Jordan doing a better job on the pickoff move. Almost got him actually there.
You're right there, Jordan. You're right there, bud.
And 3-0 is now the count.
Oh, yes.
And there's a strike. 31 now the
Now we got
count.
one. Come
With
on,
one
George.
out. Runners on first and second.
He's ready now, bud.
And there's the fourth ball. Now Jordan has the bases loaded. I got to pause that. All right, Jordan did a fine job. They're going to bring Such in to pitch. Number 11. They seem to have Jordan's number here, so let's see what Such is going to be able to do.
Like, which is it?
All right, here we go. Such now on the mound. Looks like everybody else is in the same positions. Jordan going to get into the dugout and cool off a minute. Jordan did a fine job. They just had his number, so we had to pull him and see if we could mess up the timing of these batters. And that happens sometimes. You know, no matter how good a pitcher you are, if they time you, then you got to change them out. All right, that's ball number 1. Down and ready, Jake. All right, 1-0 is the count. Swing, swing. Get it, call it, call it, call it, call it. And that's an out. Jake catches the ball, and there's 2 outs. Bases are still loaded. Oh, I got to mute that. All right, number 34 up to bat with bases loaded. This is a
2 outs, boys. 2 outs.
This is a very, very good position for number 34 to be in. Big hitter here. He's got a chance to do something great here. See what happens. Swing and a miss. And you see what he's doing. He is absolutely trying to knock the cover off that ball. And this could be a bad thing if he tries too hard. Swings too hard. messes his timing up.
There you go.
And there's strike number 2.
Good.
0-2 now the count with 2 outs. Bases are loaded.
One more, Brayden. One more. Don't hold that. Don't touch that. It's just sitting
All right, here we go. Here we go. 0-2 count. Swing and a big hit. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. And it's a grand slam. A grand slam. And he did do something big.
Wow.
1, 2, 3,
Good shot, bud. Good
4.
shot.
All right. And now the Mavericks are leading 5-2 with a grand slam off of Braden Such's fastball.
Grand slam.
That's really awesome. You know, I hate that it happened against us, but that's something that kid will never, ever forget. Good job, 34.
Yeah. Heck of a job there. That was great.
Inside, ball number 1.
Slams don't happen every day. That was really good for them.
Number 4, Harrington, out to bat, 2 outs. 1-0 is a count.
Concessions do
Swing and a miss. 1-1 now.
you want anything?
Where'd they go again?
Concessions.
Actually, yeah, give me a white 0 Gatorade. They have 2 different whites. Make sure it says 0
They
on
do?
it. Yes.
So can I have
Yes, 1 second. Mom will give you some. All right, 1-1 the count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Number 4, 1-2 now. Great job again for number 34. That was a super, super cool thing that happened to him.
There you go.
And there's the 3rd out. And that's going to end the 2nd inning. With that grand slam, it makes the Mavericks lead 5-2. You good?
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay.
Right now, it's good.
You got it. All
Don't
right.
see that every day.
That was awesome. I called it too.
You ever done that before? Grand slam? Grand slam?
I know what you mean.
All right, here we go. All right, the Gladiators have got some catching up to do. It's the top of the 3rd inning. with that grand slam from the Mavericks, they're leading over Gladiators 5-2. Gladiators were leading 2-1. So number 17, Jackson Monroe, bottom of the lineup, looking to get on base here.
Come on, Monroe. Gotta get up on the line, buddy. Oh, good.
Ball number 1. All right, 1-0 count. And there's 1-1. All right, Jackson now getting a green light. Two and one now the count. That was a low one for ball number 2. And that was a strike. Count now 2-2. Two and two, the count, no outs. And full count it is for Jackson Monroe. It's supposed to rain today, that's why I did. Full count, Monroe looking to protect here. And there's ball number 4. That puts Jackson on first base and brings Jude up. I'll tell you what, there's not a better spot that we should be in right now to be able to try to catch up. So Jude, number 33, now steps up to the plate with Monroe standing on first with a little bit of a lead. Gladiators trailing 2-5. Pitcher tries for the pickoff on Monroe, unsuccessfully.
Still playing?
All right, nobody there. And that's a 1-0 count for Jude. All right, 1-0, and Jackson stole second. Jackson Monroe is standing on second with a little bit of a lead, still in the red, so not very much of a lead. Here comes the pitch. And that's a ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Jude looking for the perfect pitch. See if he can find it. Jackson with the lead off second. No outs. 2-0 count. Top of the 3rd inning. Gladiators trailing 5-2. Swing, and it's going to go to the first base, and he is safe. And third base is safe also.
Way to run.
So now there's runners on the corners with no outs.
Jake's
And
coming up.
and
My Aunt Jake.
Logan Anderson, number 13. Logan Anderson, number 13. Now steps up to the plate with no outs. Runners on the corners. All right, let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if he bunts here. Let's see what happens. Oh, gosh.
Oh my gosh.
And it's a cluster out there. Jude tried to get their attention to get Jackson to be able to score. They threw it home. Home didn't know where to throw it.
Can that be something?
All right, here we go. Was that a ball? Did he even throw it? I don't even know what happened.
I don't know.
Okay, so that's ball number 1. I guess. Was that ball, or did he even pitch it? I don't even know. Let me just. Okay. Okay.
I said, was it a ball?
Also-
Was it a something?
I was so confused.
I don't know what all this was.
All right, now I'm assuming no pitch yet to Logan, but I got a little confused there. Runners on the corners with no outs. Logan steps up to the plate. Got the sign from the coach. And there's a strike. 0-1, and that's going to move Jude over to second base. All right, again, I'm going to say this. I wouldn't be surprised if they get Logan to bunt.
Jude, there's a runner on third. What are you doing?
He's messing with their heads. That's what he's doing.
Scared me. I can see.
Oh, and that is a bunt. Foul. Now it's strike number 2.
They're all scared me right now. I saw Jude take off to third. And there's a runner there.
But if they throw it to third, then that's
messing
going
with their head, but he just gave me a heart attack.
all right. 0-2 count on Logan with no outs. He got the green light to swing away. Let's see what happens. Swing and a big hit. Yeah, it's in the gap, and that's going to score 2. It's going to score Jackson Monroe, and it's going to score Jude. And just like that, the Gladiators with no outs are 4 and the Mavericks 5. That's going to bring Jake Smith up to bat with 1 on. Logan Anderson up. Logan Anderson on second base. Jake is up.
Smart, Jake. Base hit.
Loose hands, son. Loose hands. Get up in there. Get up in there. All right, here we go. Oh, and Jake fouls it off. Jake. Hey, keep your head in there, kid. Come on, Jake. We need you. You got to be in the game time swing now. It's game time swing.
Come on, Jake.
And that is a ball very high. But I'm going to tell you a little secret. No, I'm not. Here we go. 1-1 is the count. Here comes the third pitch. Jake looking to smash it. And that was the ball. And that's going to get Logan to third base on the pass ball. Now the count's 2-1. Logan standing on third. Tying run on third base here. Top of the third inning. Swing it like you mean it, Jake.
Come on, bud.
All right, 2-1 now the count for Jake Smith and Logan Anderson standing on third base looking to score on this hit. Here it comes. Goes, and that's a big hit. Can he catch it? And no, he cannot. It lands by the fence, which is a double, and they're going to stop Jake at second, and Logan scores. Now the game is tied up, 5-5, and Jake hits a stand-up double. All right, that's going to bring 0-0 Mason West up, who is extremely good at hitting the power shots, line drives to the outfield. Let's see if he can get Jake in. No outs here. Let me remind you, the score now tied up with no outs.
Come on, West.
Looking to pick Jake off. I don't think that this guy's going to be able to do it. I could be wrong. Let's see if Jake makes a good decision. Now he's in the green. He's way off. See what happens here. He's going to pitch. And here we go.
Get down, Jake. Woo, good job. Safe.
Safe on third base. And that's ball number 1. Jake now standing on third with no outs. 1-0 count for Mason West, 0-0.
Did you see him? I told him just stay.
All right, here we go. Oh, and failed bunt attempt. Now it's 1-1. Fouled it off.
Who's home team?
Their home team. Gladiators are visitors. Mavericks are home. We got plenty of ball game left. We probably got 50 minutes of ball game
Pitch
left.
to that dude. No, we got 30 minutes.
30 minutes of ball game left. That's still a lot of ball. All right, 1-1 is the count for Mason. No outs. Jake standing on third base looking to score. Oh, and that's a ball. Almost passed. Good block by the catcher.
That was a good ball.
2-1 now the count. Number 27 on the mound. Feeling a little pressure, I think. Catcher goes to talk to him. Let me remind you, it's the top of the third inning. Gladiators have just tied up the ball game 5-5 for the Mavericks. The Mavericks, in the last inning, hit a grand slam to bring their score up to 5. They had 1, and Gladiators had 2. They've now scored 3 with no outs. And Jake standing on third base with Mason West at the plate with a 2-1 count. Tried for the pickoff on Jake at third. No luck. Jake just hit a stand-up double all the way to the fence and scored an RBI, or 2 actually. Was it 2 or 1? Who was on? Was it 2 of them on? I can't remember.
Logan was on base.
Logan was on base. That's right.
Get out,
And that is a strike, way outside. But he likes those outside pitches. 2-2 now the count. On it. I know it. If there is a pass ball, Jake is on his way. Let's see what happens here. Jake says, "Not today, Jose." All right, here we go. 2-2. Now the count for Mason West. Yeah. Oh, swing and a miss for out number 1. It was a low ball. He chased it. All right, 1 out. Tied ball game. Jake on third base. All right, here we go. 27 still on the mound. 1 out, and Braden Frederick, number 34, steps into the box up to the plate, looking to score Jake and make it safe to the base. Let's see what happens here.
It's not even home. Get out.
Ball. 86. It's only 86 degrees out here, and everybody's saying how hot it is. It's nowhere close to being as hot as it's going to get. That's for sure. 1-0 count for Braden. Braden has really come alive on his batting lately. He's got some power shots coming out of him. Watch this. Swing and a miss from Braden. Pulled his head out. That didn't even look like Braden swinging. He's got to get in the right frame of mind here. Come on, Braden. You got it now, Braden. See that ball? You come on, hit it for us, buddy. 1-1 now the count with 1 out. Jake standing on third. Swing and hits it over to second base. He tries to get Braden out, and he does get him out. But Jake scores, and that's out number 2. And Braden Frederick with an RBI. So 2 outs, and Gladiators now leading 6-5. What's up, buddy? All right, Jackson Lane now at the bat, number 12. Swing and a miss. Good cut, just can't reach that outside pitch. All right, 0-1 count for Jackson. Jackson's dad had to work this weekend, so Jared, I hope you're watching. Swing and fouls it off. Count now 0-2 with 2 outs. Gladiators leading 6-5 over the Mavericks. This is the top of the 3rd inning. Mavericks are home team. Jackson steps out of the box, calls time, recomposes himself, gets back in. 0-2 count, 2 outs. And that's a ball, hit the plate. 1-2 now. Oh, and he missed the ball, and Jackson gets the 3rd out. Jackson thought he was out, and he didn't run. And he just barely got beat out there at first base. And that's the end of the top of the 3rd. Gladiators leading 6-5 over the Mavericks, but now it's the Mavericks' turn to bat. Stand by. All right, here we go. Gladiators leading the bottom of the 3rd inning. Gladiators leading 6-5. Number 27, Murphy, up for the Mavericks. Such still pitching. Here comes the pitch. And that's ball number 1. Just a bit high. Murphy steps back to the plate. Here comes the 2nd pitch. And it's low. Ball number 2. 2-0 is the count now with no outs on this first batter in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here comes the 3rd pitch. And that is a strike. Painted the outside corner to perfect height. 2-1 now the count on Murphy. All right, here comes the 4th pitch. And that is another exactly like the 3rd. Now the count's 2-2. 2 really good looking strikes here on the outside corner. Just painting the black here. All right, let's see what happens on the 5th pitch. Swing, and it goes over to Logan at second base. He fields it clean, throws it to oh, that's Jackson at first base, and that's the first out. Okay, they've switched things up a little bit. Braden is, oh, let me pause it, hang on. All right, Braden Frederick now on third base, Jake Smith on shortstop, Logan at second, Jackson at first, Such pitching, and Jude behind the plate. One out. Swing and a miss for number 28, Summers. Makes strike number one, 0-1 count. It looks like Thibodeau's in left, Jordan Thompson in center, and Jackson Monroe in right field. All right, here we go. 0-1 count, one out on Summers 28. Swing and a pop-up. It's going up high. Jake's backing up to get it and catches it. Jake at short goes deep and catches the second out. So 0-1. Hang on just a second. Sorry, I have to keep muting the thing here because I can't have music on there. They'll shut me down for copyright issues. All right, 2 outs. Number 10 up, Harwick. Oh, and that's a really high ball. Went over the catcher's glove, hit the back wall. Ball number 1. Number 10, Hartwick is up to bat. 1-0 count on him. Let's see what happens here. Swing, and it goes over to Jackson at first. He fields it clean and touches the base for the third out, and that's going to conclude the third inning.
Right in, good job.
That was 3 up and 3 down for the Mavericks. They did not score anything, and the score at the top of the 4th inning is Gladiators 6, Mavericks 5. Gladiators 6, Mavericks 5. By the way, if you need any tire or automotive repair work done, go to Silsby Monica Brothers for all your tire, wheel, automotive repair, alignment, AC repair, everything you need. Go to Monica Brothers, 409-385-5273. Stand by a second. All right, here we go. Thibodeau, number 4, a lefty, steps up to the plate here at the top of the 4th inning. Gladiators leading 6-5, and Looks like it's cooled down a little bit. Hopefully the rain doesn't hit us. It's supposed to rain today.
I'm not doing rain.
I'll do rain if it cools us off. Doesn't bother me any. All right, here we go. Oh, we're waiting on the field umpire real quick. He had to get him a squirt of water. All right, now he's ready. All right, Mason Thibodeau, number 4, steps up to the plate.
He's up to the plate.
He's up to the plate.
I was
What's
giving
up,
you,
Big Dan?
Giving you backup
That's
commentary.
right. I like it. Come on.
You have 2 with commentary.
Kyle
Let's go.
Melanson, the head over the RPM organization, is standing beside me.
Good
And Kyle, how y'all doing over there?
Doing good.
Did
1-0 today. Continue.
Sweet. 10U Select went 1-0, and if I heard right, y'all won 14-4. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
That's amazing, man. You have got yourself 2 teams that are out of this world. I'm so proud for you this season. Big difference from what was going on last season. So you've really
One game last year.
won 1 game last year, and look at you today. You took it serious, man. That's awesome. I love it for you.
Got
So proud
more
for you.
rings this year than we got wins last year.
That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I'm so happy for you. Who do y'all play second?
East Texas Bombers. I don't know.
Oh, Bombers. Okay. Good deal.
Good eye,
All right. When do y'all play?
We're just up. One first game ran behind, so now we're just waiting on games to finish.
Oh, I got you. Okay, good deal. Well, why don't you just go ahead and take it all the way? Just go ahead and go all the way with it. Let's go ahead and win the gold.
Yeah, that's the plan. Go.
Gold. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Swing and fouls it off down the third base line.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. Y'all got good commentator.
That's right.
Look at this, too. Jealous of this.
I know it. You got to get one of these umbrellas, man. I'm telling you. Hey, y'all shaking my camera. Cut that out. We'll get the ball in a minute. All right, 2-2 is now the count on Thibodeau.
Are y'all playing on this section?
2-2 now the count with no outs. Thibodeau is battling. Let's see what happens here. Swing and a big hit, and just over the shortstop's glove, and Thibodeau's going to make a single out of that. Great hit from Mason Thibodeau. And he is now standing on first base with no outs. And that's going to bring up Jordan Thompson, number 16, up to the plate. And Jordan Thompson is a big hitter if he can just get the bat on the ball. So let's see what happens here. Mavericks changed pitchers, by the way. Number 4, which was their first baseman earlier in the game, now pitching. Okay, here comes the first pitch for Jordan. And that is a ball. Ball number 1. Thibodeau not with a big enough lead. Good luck, man. All right, good luck to RPM. 1-0 count for Jordan. And that was ball number 2. 2-0 now. And Mason Thibodeau standing on first base. Man, it's starting to feel a lot better out here. The sun is covered with clouds now. The wind's picking up. And the good thing is the wind's blowing out, not in. And I say it's good. It's good for either team that's batting. All right, 3-0 is now the count for Jordan. Let's see what happens on the 4th pitch. Jordan showing bunt. It hit the ground. It hit the ground. Oh, 3-1. That one hit the ground. All right, here we go. 3-1 now the count for Jordan. And there, just like that, it went from 3-0 to 3-2, full count. Thibodeau standing on second base. No outs. Gladiators leading 6-5, top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss, and that is out number 1. And that's going to bring number 11, Braden Such, up to the plate with 1 out and a runner standing on second base, which is Mason Thibodeau, number 4. All right.
Watch it all the way, bud. Be smart.
How is that a strike? I don't understand. It's at his shoes. seeing something I'm not seeing? I don't understand what's happening here. Okay, anyway, let me just be quiet and just talk to y'all. 0-1 count with 1 out. And Thibodeau going to advance to third. 1-1 now, the count with 1 out. Thibodeau standing on third. That bat steal. Here we go. And that's a high ball. 2-1 now the count. Braden, get up closer to the plate, son. Scoot in. Here we go. Relax your hands.
Good eye, bud.
Good gravy. I'm not sure what's happening here. Dear, I love you, Lord have mercy, I love you. 2-2 is the count, and I'm not going to even comment on that. 2-2 the count with 1 out. Swing and fouls it off. Stays alive, and that's the only way we're going to ensure anything happens is if we don't leave it into the hands of the umpire. 2-2. Apparently, we need to swing at everything because there's nothing safe to be in a ball or a strike. Okay, 2-2 is the count with 1 out. Thibodeau standing on third base. Oh, and there we go. We're going to score Thibodeau. And Such gets out at first, but not before Thibodeau scores. So even though Such got out at first, he still got an RBI.
RBI, Such, RBI.
Good deal. All right, now Gladiators leading 7-5 with 2 outs, top of the fourth. All right, 7-5, and that's going to bring Jackson Monroe up to the plate. Strong top end, kid. Right, here we go. Let's see what happens. And that is right over the middle of the plate.
Go ahead. We'll give it a minute.
Get up to the plate, Monroe. Too far back. He gets up there and then he backs up. Monroe, you cannot reach that. You've got to get to the plate. You're too far back.
Get the ball, Jackson. Let's go.
Come on, buddy. There you go. 0-2 count with 2 outs. Swing and fouls it off. There you go. Stay in there, kid. Stay in there. Battle.
Go, bud. Hey, buddy, here's your ball.
All right, 0-2 count with 2 outs. Jackson Monroe. Get all the way up there, kid. Don't back up. All right, here we go. 0-2 with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Swing and fouls it off again. Hey, way to battle, kid. Way to battle. Hey, see it a little earlier.
Doing good, bud.
Get all the way in there on that plate. There you go. Stay up there. Don't back out. You got it. Be ready. See it early. 0-2 count with 2 outs on Monroe. Looks like they're going to throw him right down the middle or on the inside. Nope, he steps off. Pitcher didn't like it. Come on, Monroe. You got this. Get on up there. Get on up there. Come on. See it early, kid. 0-2 count, 2 outs on Monroe. 7-5. Gladiators leading. Top of the fourth. And there's a ball. 1-2 now the count. You're doing great, Monroe. You're doing great. Huh? Did you say it's Kyle done? What did you say? Come on, Monroe. You got it now. See it early. See it early. Oh, and there is the third out. And that ends the top of the fourth inning. Gladiators leading 7-5. But I'll tell you what, the Mavericks has really got their work cut out for them because the Gladiators defense is on point today. So let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fourth inning. Gladiators leading 7-5. And Such still on the mound. Jake over at shortstop from first. Jackson at first base from third. And Frederick moves over to third from short. Logan now at second. Jackson Monroe in right field. Jordan in center and Thibodeau in left. And there's strike number one. Chavez, number 16, up to the plate for the Mavericks. 0-1 count. And there's strike number two. That's 2 in a row. Such is on fire here. Swing and a tip, foul tip. And it is now 0-2. I don't know if y'all can see it on the video, but the clouds are rolling in. Wind's blowing pretty hard, but this time it's blowing out instead of in. So it's a batter's dream here. Swing and a miss, and that's the first strikeout for this inning. All right, here we go. Next batter, number 7 up. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes the first pitch to him, and it's way outside the pass ball. 1-0 the count for Lindo, number 7. Sorry if I mispronounced his name. All right, 1-0 the count with 1 out. Gladiators leading 7-5. Oh, and that's high and inside. Ball number 2. Two-0 is now the count. Swing and a miss. Now the count is 2-1. Ooh, 31 now the count. That was a high ball. Come on, Such. Don't lose him here, buddy. 31 is the count with 1 out. See if we can get him to swing on this one.
There it is.
And there's a strike. Full count now. Had a chance to swing at the perfect pitch. That would have been it. So let's see what happens on the next pitch.
One more, Braden. One more.
He's either going to hit it or he's going to not.
That's it.
Ooh, swing and a miss, and that's 2 strikeouts. 2 up, 2 down.
No batting, number 1, Cage Shooter.
All right, here we go. Only 3 minutes and 45 seconds left of this game, or finish the inning, which looks like what we're going to do. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
There you go.
0-1 count. This is the Mavericks' chance to do something here. And that is 1-1 count. Ooh, 1-2 is the count with 2 outs. No, it's too much. And there's strike number 3. And
You're doing a great job.
hey,
The
man.
whole time.
Thank you, buddy.
Glad you made it.
I put it on my truck while I drove here.
Did you really? Awesome. All right.
Rick.
And that's going to end the 4th inning. Going to go into the top of the 5 with 2 minutes left.
You sure that isn't ball game, Blue?
Yeah. All right. Top of the 5th inning. Now the Gladiators really need to put it on
I
them.
need to see that official time clock you have back here.
Yeah.
You heard about that controversy?
No doubt. She didn't make him Cheerios or something. All right, here we go. And this is the last inning. The last inning. Time is almost expired, so this will be it. Time has expired now. We're going to finish the inning. So Gladiators are leading 7-5, and Gladiators are leading. Gladiators are at the top of their lineup. So let's see if we can put any more runs on them to widen the gap before we give them a chance to bat, because they are home team. All right. Jude steps up to the plate. Here comes the pitch. Swing and fouls it back. And that's an 0-1 count. No outs. Gladiators leading 7-5, top of the 5th inning. Time has expired. And that is a good eye for Jude. Now a 1-1 count.
Come on, Jude.
Come on, Juju. Juju. Swing, and it's going to go straight to the glove of the shortstop. And that's going to be out number 1 for the Gladiators. Against the Gladiators, rather. And that's going to bring Logan Anderson up to bat.
Come on, Logan.
All right, it's going to be Logan and then Jake. And that's a strike. 0-1 count on Logan with 1 out. And time has expired. This is the top of the 5th inning. This is the Gladiators' last turn to bat. And then the Mavericks get a shot. Let's see what happens.
Good eye, bud. Good eye.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
strike
my gosh.
also. He called it a strike. All right, that's 0-2. Somebody's in a hurry. Here we go, 0-2 count on Logan. He calls those low ones.
That was way outside.
Swing and a miss. That's 2 up and 2 down. And the last hope for the Gladiators to put a gap on them is going to be Jake. Let's see what'll happen.
got this.
Go yard, Jake, all the way. Jake, if you're in there, pay attention or leave 1 foot out. What are you?
Stop it.
He wasn't even ready when the first pitch got there. It's his own fault.
Yeah.
0-2 count.
Come on, Jake. Do something, buddy. Be smart. Good eye, bub.
Can you please stop swinging your bat around and get in there and set up? 1-2 now the count for Jake with 2 outs. Run, Jake, run, Jake. And that was a 3rd strike drop. And Jake makes the first base. Miraculously. Didn't deserve to. With 2 outs. Now, all hope is in Mason West. No pressure, kid, but we need you here. Jake got extremely lucky. Won the lottery, actually, to even be on base right now. That jump that he just pulled. All right, Jake looking to steal. And Jake steals second. 1-0 is the count for Mason. All right, coming in with the heater.
Save.
2-0 now the count. Jake standing on 3rd. Jake's got to run harder than that. That was way too close, and he was jogging to 3rd base.
Jake, you better run, bud.
All right. Swing, and it's going to go in the gap. And Jake is going to score. And that was a great hit from Mason West. RBI. And now the Gladiators got a 3-run lead with 2 outs. Jake scoring. But luckily, Jake even got on base with that 3rd strike drop.
Daddy. Let it go, Daddy.
I'm trying to let it go, but good gravy.
Let it go.
I feel like I need to be in the movie Frozen.
That's right. Let it go.
All right, that was a strike. And
Way to
Mason
go,
West
Way to go.
steals second.
Frederick, you got this.
Come on, Frederick, you got to believe. You got to believe.
You see you smile, Frederick. Come on,
Come
bud.
on, Frederick, hit a big shot. 0-1 is the count now for Frederick with 2 outs. West standing on second with a big lead. Swing, and whoo, like the goddess there.
All righty. Try to take me out, bub.
Now it's 0-2 on Frederick. Swing it like you mean it, Braden. Come on now. All right, here we go.
Be smart.
Swinging it like he means it right here. Trying to score Mason. Let's see if he can get a big hit here. 0-2 count. Oh my gosh. And this umpire just in a ready to get the ball game over with.
Way too low.
So 8-5, and now it's the bottom of the 5th. And now it is the Mavericks. Mavericks turn to bat. So are those, because I'm going to tell you something. From back here, those things look like they're at their ankle. Where are those coming in at over the plate? Are they coming in knee high? They are? Okay, because back here, and I know I'm not standing there, but back here it looks like they're this high off the ground.
Well, they may be the plate to me.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. I just asking because.
They were asking about foul tip. Moving the catcher mid, they hit it well.
Oh yeah, sure.
They're gonna hit me.
Right. No. I got. Yeah, I'm just talking about those low balls. They look like they're this up far off the ground from back here.
Right.
But I know you got a group view of it. You know what I mean? I got you. All right, just visiting with the umpire, asking him about his strike zone. Not trying to question him, just asking because it looks real low over here. All right, we're going to hold off for just a second, and we'll be right back. No. I didn't try to change him. I'm just asking. Yeah. All right, here we go. Braden Such still on the mound. It's like everybody else in the same defensive position. Second batter, number 26. Up to the plate. See what happens here.
Woo!
Maybe if I put a strike on the board, he'll call it a strike. That was ball number 1, says him. Swing and a big hit to left field, and Thibodeau catches it. Good job, Thibodeau in left field. Way to go, kid. And that was a shot, too. All right, number 34 coming up to bat, who is the one who hit the grand slam against us earlier.
All right, 34. Just keep it in the park this time, bud.
All right. I'd like to go just foul it off or just pop it up here, Bubba, and let us get you out. All right, 1 up, 1 down. And ball number 1 on an outside pitch.
All right, guys, be ready.
All right, here we go. And that's an outside pitch again.
Be ready, right side.
2-0 now the count.
Who's out in right field?
Logan.
Well, if he gets a piece of it, that's where he's going.
Swing, and it's going straight up to Mason West. Oh, and Jackson got it. Y'all got to call the ball. That could have been nasty. Talk to each other. And that's 2 up and 2 down. But don't think we're out of hot water yet. Harrington, number 4, their 4-hole is up to bat. So outfield and infield, be ready for a shot. Let's see what happens. And that's an outside pitch for ball number 1. And there's a strike.
There we go. There we go.
I know it. All right, 1-1.
Come on, Such, you got it.
Swing, and it's popped up. Jackson settles under it, and he catches it. And that is ball game. Gladiators win over the Mavericks, 8-5.